I think we're live. I think we're live.
We are. Good morning, everyone.
Hello, hello.
And sorry for the delay today. Of course, we had to have some tech problems with Zoom here. And I had to restart my computer a few times, but we are on and we are so glad you are here.
We embrace those technical problems because it just proves our determination, right? And our focus to keep it up and to just conquer them and still be here. I'm excited about today's live, Tammy. We don't have any guests, but I guess we're each other's guests, and that's
We
that's so fun.
Yes, and we blocked this day off just so we could be here together. We love our guests, but sometimes we just want to have some fun too. So, in a
Yes.
different way. And I love it, the fact that we're doing this poll with different
Day
kind of
off
questions.
just so we could. Yes, it's been so fun. I love the support. I love the guessing. Please please continue guessing because we will tell you the answers at the end. But if you haven't seen that poll, I want to say the questions were, and you needed to choose between Tammy, Lori, or both, right? You needed to choose between those answers for all the questions. And the first question is, who took a history art class? Oh, yeah, Ike didn't see the poll. Okay, Ike, these are for you. Number one is who took history class in college? Again, the answers were Tammy, Lori, or both. And number two, who has 5 grandchildren? Tammy, Lori, or both. And who helped Katrina hurricane victims or first responders with Katrina victims? And then again, Tammy, Lori, or both. So this is so fun. I keep saying both, and then I don't know, Ike, what you mean with number two. But anyways, we can tag you, Ike, on the poll so that you can see it. We will give those answers at the end. Oh, Katrina, both of us. Okay, that's a good answer. So I have the answer key here. Let me just tell you something. Nobody has the answers correct.
And yeah, exactly.
And it's so fun. Carrie, we appreciate you answering the poll. Yeah, here we are, Carrie. Here we are. We made it. We made it despite the technology issues. And I don't know if you were able to see Tammy design an amazing new intro video, and I will play it again just in case. I'll play it again. Look at that. What do you think about this video? So anyways, Tammy is our amazing like graphic designer and all that. How did she do? Did she do amazing or what? I
Well,
love
for
the
some
music.
reason, I'm looking at that video going, it didn't apparently download correctly because that wasn't the beginning of it. So,
Oh,
but hey, that's okay.
it's still awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, Ike saying beautiful video. I agree, Ike. And I got. So she's saying both Tammy and both with the answers. I don't know. No. I have the answer key and
And
no.
I want to say thanks to Adriana for contacting me and saying, hey, what's going on? So thank you. So I appreciate your support as well. So
We want to come in here and invite you, the ones that are watching, Aika and Carrie. We want to submit in the comments 2 truths and a lie. Like we said, we want you to get to know us, but we also want to get to know our audience and the community in here. So hello to you, Carrie. Amazing, Carrie. And actually, I need to say something. Shout out to Carrie. I got her beautiful Diva products, and they're amazing. Carrie, I know I still need to post something, and I just wanted to say thank you so much. I am wearing the morning thing right now, the morning potion, and I love the mango one. It's just delicious. And thank you so much for your generosity, for sharing the goodness. And I just love the fact that these are very amazing organic products that she uses. So thank you so much. Hello, Heather. We're happy you have an appointment you will watch later. Okay, go ahead. And Heather, when you watch, please make sure to share with us two truths and a lie. This is a fun game. I like to um, play this game at parties or big socials where you kind of break the ice to saying fun facts about people. Tammy, you're gonna do that now, right? You're gonna share two truths and a lie. Well, I think of mine because I don't even know what to say. But go ahead, Tammy.
And so, yes, this was trickier than I thought it would be because we started like, okay, what can we tell our audience that's different than they wouldn't know about us, just so you can learn more about us. So here I will give you. So I was offered to work for Disney at age 16. Another, or I was offered a contract for elite modeling in New York when I was younger, or I worked for American Idol. So let's hear those
Oh my
answers.
goodness. Maybe you can play some music. So all those their brain motors are going while they submit their answers. I mean, every time Tammy says something else she's done in life, I'm like, Tammy, you don't ever cease to. I actually don't think any of these are lies. Honestly, that's my answer. None of these are lies because every time she says something else she's done, I'm like, what? And she reminds me of a Barbie. You know how Barbie has done every career. Oh, Carrie submitted that the lie is American Idol. And Aika said, modeling is true, Disney is true, American Idol is a lie. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is so fun.
That
All right.
is. Should I give them the answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the answer, you guys are correct. I did not work for American Idol, but I did scout for American Idol because I used to scout for World Championships of Performing Arts. So I did for a few years scout for American Idol. I just didn't directly work for them.
See, I knew it. Like I'm like, I think all of these are true. So how about tell me a little bit about the Disney offer? Want to share with the audience?
So I was 16 and I won a scholarship through Disney at that time had this program and I had to draw a picture and entered it and they actually flew clear out to my small town of Enterprise and asked if I would work. And we'll just say because of my parents, no, I was not allowed.
Are you happy they didn't allow you?
Yes.
Okay.
At that time, no, I was not happy because I loved any kind of art, and the thought of getting to move and go to Florida and different things was fun, and it was interesting. It was exciting. But God has other plans for me. So, and I ended up going into fashion design. So
That's pretty cool. So then the elite modeling is true too, right?
yes,
Wanna
I was
tell
a
us a
young
little?
mom with two little girls. I got that after some swimsuit pictures were submitted and other photos from the modeling agency in Portland, which was part of Elite. And I turned it down because I didn't want to live in New York with two little girls. There was a time when I modeled and every time you saw me, I was dressed up, unless I was out hiking or something like that, or in the garden, because my contract was if I was caught in tennis shoes, I would lose my contract. So, which is interesting.
And do you want to share, Tammy, the picture you shared with me?
Oh, to prove, here's an old picture.
Look at that. Look at that picture, guys. It's just so amazing. Amazing.
So I just had fun with it, and I did fashion. I did, the still life model, the freeze model. I call it freeze model, where you have to stand In the window modeling. I did commercials. I did all kinds of stuff. It was fun. Plus, it was fun being on the other side doing makeup for other models.
See, like I said, Tammy is just amazing. A box of treasures. Here, Carrie says that she loves it. Aika said that she's originally from Poland and she's an empath and she has been to all countries in Europe. Let's see. Those are her
The
truth and a lie. Okay.
lies.
Oh, okay. So that's what's happening. I'll read those in just a second, but I wanted to say that Aika also said that this is so interesting, Tammy. She loves learning from us, and this is a great live idea. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to also say hello to Erin. Hello, Erin. Stay with us. What some of the ladies are doing already is they're typing two truths and a lie, and that's what Tammy just did, and it was so fun. I guess saying you look prettier now, even prettier now. So
Aw, thank you. You're so sweet.
yeah, I think she looks beautiful either way. It's so fun, right? Because there's stages and phases in our life, right? And then we just evolve and change, but there's beauty all the way, I think, for Tammy.
Aw, you're so sweet. But all of you are. So that was an interesting time. So
Okay, so this is a group here live that I don't know if they know me well, Tammy. And if you do know, please don't give the answer. So I'm going to say my facts, right? And one of those facts is a lie. I have 8 children. Number two, I was once in 3 volleyball teams at the same time. And I have been in a beauty contest. Yay, those are simple, huh? Those are simple.
I could see
So,
you doing all three.
so tell me, tell me what of those facts that I shared are the truths and what's the lie? Maybe it's some music here, Tammy,
Oh
so
yes.
they can think. I have 8 children. Um, I guys saying 8 children is the lie. Okay, anybody else? Let's see if I can hear from anybody else. I have 8 children. I was once in 3 volleyball teams at once, and I was once a beauty pageant participant or contestant. Olivia, good morning. Good morning. Um, Carrie says 8 children. What, Carrie? Is it the lie? Um, it's so fun. It's so fun.
So
I love
what do
it.
you guys think is the lie that Lori's telling us here?
Yeah, Olivia, if you don't know what's happening, we're just playing games, getting to know you games, and we want to get to know you too, Olivia. And if you can tell us 2 truths and a lie, so we can learn from you in a fun way, write them down in the comments. So, okay, I think, is it time to tell the
Yes, go
answers?
ahead.
So the lie is that I haven't been in a beauty pageant. It's interesting because my mom and my sister have been in beauty pageants except for me, and I never had that experience. I don't know if I miss it or what. It's just fascinating and intriguing.
But you modeled when you
I
told me in high
I
school.
modeled. I modeled. And Carrie and who else? Yeah, the lie is not that I have 8 children. I have 8 children. My husband and I, we've been blessed with 8 children. We've been married for 30 years. We took one at a time. And we have 6 boys and 2 girls. They're amazing. We're down to 2 at home. And we have 8 children. So, and then, oh my goodness, that was my second guess. So this is so fun. I am so glad you guys.
So I have a question. How did you do 3 volleyball teams at once?
Oh my goodness. I don't know how I did it, but I remember, Tammy knows that I just recently stepped down from something I was doing for over 2 years. Was sad, crying, like, oh my goodness, this is going too crazy. I can't do this anymore. I need to let go of something. Tammy knows that I just did that recently. Well, back at the day, yes, I was young and energetic and all that, and I still think I'm young and energetic. But
You are.
I I am, but there's well, back then I thought I was like Mighty Lori or something, and I volleyball is my sport and my passion, and still love it to this day. And back then, I had the opportunity to be in college volleyball and be in a city league, and also the church that I belong to. We competed against each, different towns or cities, congregations, like the girls, the youth
Right.
group, and I was in 3 volleyball teams at once, and it was so intense. I need to admit it was fun, to say, it was fun, but at the same time, I had responsibilities going to school and other things that I volunteer work that I've always wanted to do, and I needed to decide to step down at least from one, and that made a big difference. So I can say, bless your heart, you must be super patient. 8 kiddos, I love it. Thank you, Erin. I have needed to develop the attribute of patience to be honest. And I am patient with some things and others is like, no, but having a structure, being very organized and having an intention every day helped me, which I carry those skills that I develop as a mom to be organized as a professional now, and it's not always perfect, but that's what keeps me sane. That's what keeps me sane. So thank you so much for your comments. We okay. Aika said her Let's go to Aika's. And if you're watching, Olivia, Aaron, Carrie, submit your two truths and a lie. Aika says she's originally from Poland. She's an empath and she has been to all countries in Europe. Well, I'm gonna say that you're not from Poland. You're probably from Germany. That's my guess. So let's see. How about you, Tammy? What do you guess?
True truth. I'm not sure. I think Ike is from. I know Ike told me, and I can't remember. So I think that's the fault. So
Okay, so if you're ready, if you're ready to tell us what the answer is, it will be so fun to know. I wouldn't doubt that I went to UK last year and I totally get how easy it is to country hop. So I'm sure that you probably have been to all the countries in Europe, maybe. And that you're an empath. I'm probably sure you are. You're blessed with that. I don't know. Do you consider it a
he had two
blessing?
lives. That's funny. You were right, Lori. We were right. So
Oh, we were right. Okay. Bing, bing, bing,
awesome.
bing. We're correct. I just realized I built in 2 lies. Oh, what is the other
Hey,
lie?
it's okay.
What is the other lie? Oh, the only truth is the empath. Haha. Okay. That's funny. You got us. You got us.
Uh,
So you haven't been to all of Europe's countries? That's okay, but it's easy to believe though because the transportation over there and all that. Oh, okay. So it's not always a blessing, it's more a course. Yeah, I know. Some people being empaths, yeah, it's so overwhelming sometimes carrying all those emotions for other people. That is interesting, I guess. Thanks for sharing that with us. So, Erin is the other person I see have submitted facts here. So she says that she's had 5 kids by the age of 30. She's lived in Brussels for a year and she's planning to launch a swimsuit line. Oh my goodness, that's so awesome. I want to believe that one because we're all about entrepreneurs here too. We encourage that. And she's lived in Brussels for a year and I had 5 kids. I don't know. All of them seem very credible.
um,
Maybe you've lived in Brussels for more than a year or less than a year. Maybe that is my
I'm thinking the Brussels one too.
okay. Oh, Erin is an empath too, always working on the boundary piece. Oh my goodness, yeah. Okay, Erin, let us know if the Brussels is the fact, is the lie. Oh yeah, I hope the swimsuit line is correct. Yeah, see, you're getting all kinds of encouragement here. If that's the lie, you need to work on it. You need to work on launching the line.
Oh,
So Carrie also submitted that living in Brussels was the lie. I have actually never been to Europe, plan to next year, so that's correct. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. So, and that's fun that she's doing a swimsuit line.
Hmm.
And that is something I have in common. I will let out. I actually study fashion design and merchandising. That's what my degree's in. And one of the funnest classes I did was on pattern drafting. It was how to create, take a pair of jeans, shirts, dresses, and create my own designs and patterns. And I used to sew swimsuits as well. Good luck with that. So.
That's awesome. She's saying that she currently have a Turkish towel business and yes, wanting to launch a swimsuit line in the future. That's awesome. And see, there you go. Tammy already said something. Tammy, I wanted to ask you, have you seen a trend lately that people go to secondhand stores to do a lot of that, like existing pieces and altering them and changing them to new pieces?
So
To me, I find
yeah,
that fascinating.
I'm seeing it more because I've always done that. I've always taken things and it's like my granddaughter showed up once and she forgot her shirt, and so I go and I took a shirt out of my closet and revamped it to fit her within a few minutes. My daughter, Brandy, actually used to have a business called Grenade Hats and Accessories, where she would take sweaters or use clothing and turn them into scarves and hats and different accessories. She did that probably for at least 5 years, shows and different things. And so, like you said, she'd go to all these different secondhand stores to get those, or friends would donate the clothing to her just so she could do that. So,
So much doing with the environment, with creativity, just get something that's already existed. And I used to buy from a secondhand store with the 8 kids. Now you get
oh
it, right?
yeah,
And their little tagline it was like kid stuff with previous experience. So that's amazing how you can get a piece of clothing and turn it into something new. Erin asked you a question, Tammy. She asked you if may she use you as a resource. Um, I may need you as a resource when that time comes with launching her bathing suit line.
if I can help in any way, reach out.
Yeah. And Erin, Aika said you need to go and hurry up on the swimsuits. Erin, that's a more encouragement there. And Aika is saying my daughter did study fashion design and does that too. Um, I wish it wasn't so difficult to sew swimsuits as I have to alter every one of mine. Huh. Interesting.
Swimsuits are a pain. If you have a serger, that will help more than you realize.
Okay. That I don't even know. This is a different language for me, but that's wonderful. And working on expanding the current business, which will then finance the next venture. Very good. That's very smart. Very smart, Erin. So all we wanted to do with this live is this interact with you, learn from you, and we also wanted you to learn from us. And then I just wanted to let you know that we will talk to you a little bit more about what we're doing, about who we are coming up in April, because we're going to celebrate our first year of the Tuesday Talks, which is so
Uh,
exciting.
On March 28th, we
Oh,
are.
I thought it was April, but there you go,
No,
Tammy.
March
Thank you.
28th. It was because we were talking about one of our first guests, but we actually started March 28th last year. So it's on a Thursday, I believe. So we are going to come live. So if there's any fun events or anything, we are going to create a fun event for everyone. But if they have any other questions that they would like to ask us regarding anything,
Yep.
ask away.
Ask away. There you go. Um, oh, Aika is asking Carrie if she's still with us watching, if she's going to do. Thanks for keeping track of everybody,
Thanks,
Aika.
thanks, Ivy.
Like, I want it to be okay, here she is. She's submitting hers. And pretty soon we're going to give you guys the answers to the poll
So I want to
before
ask,
we end.
so how many years do you guys think Lori has worked with youth? And then how many years do you think I've mentored and worked with youth?
Yeah. You can say Lori an X amount of years and Tammy X amount of years. Yeah.
Or have we worked the same amount of years?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good question. Okay, so Carrie submitted hers. I wanted to be a scientist up until the ninth grade. I saw energy as a child. I used to do beauty pageants. There you go. Like, used to participate on them. I'm not sure. But I wanted to be a scientist up until the ninth grade. I saw energy as a child, and I used to do beauty pageants.
I can see all of those.
Yeah, with Carrie.
I,
Um,
maybe that I used to do beauty pageants because maybe you're like, even though you're beautiful, you didn't want to have to deal with this stuff.
there you go.
That's
There you
my
go.
guess.
And
And
I
I'm
saw,
thinking scientist because she likes to do hair and mix chemicals, but then that could probably be the lie.
ah, maybe you still want to be a scientist.
Or maybe she didn't want to and then started doing the hair and decided she liked it. So.
This is so fun. I think the scientist one because maybe the scientist in her is still coming up. That's the one. You still want to be a scientist or want to express some of that. Daryl, we're happy you're watching. There's a guy here. maybe Daryl needs to submit his two truths and a lie. Um so
Oh, what is it, Carrie?
Carrie Carrie is an actual scientist now. That's what Erin's saying, which I agree.
Yes.
That's why to me that one is the lie. So Carrie, if you can help us decode, crack the code here. What was the lie, Carrie? Tammy kind of feels like they were all truths.
Yes.
And
But
about the energy, she talked a lot about
she talked
energy.
about energy before, so
I
to
believe
me,
that one.
and a lot because a lot of times kids will feel more energy than as an adult.
Yeah.
So everybody's saying
Oh,
the same.
I saying that that's the lie because I think that she still sees it now. That's true. So if somebody can call Carrie, we're intrigued.
Yes. What is the answer to that? So, and did anybody guess how many years that you and I have both mentored or worked with youth?
Let's see.
Should I throw out a number?
Oh, like for them to choose between two
Yeah.
numbers. Okay. And
So
you're gonna
what
say each of us or combined.
um should we do combined? Or no, well, each of us have worked.
Okay.
Either is it 10
Before
years?
before you do that, Carrie submitted her answer,
Awesome.
which is I never would do a beauty pageant, but I'll always be a hair
I was
scientist.
right.
Tammy was right. Awesome. This is awesome.
Because I totally get it. I wouldn't do a beauty pageant either at that time. So,
Okay, that's so funny. Okay, so here Carrie submitted an answer about us working with youth. Tammy 25 and Lori 25. You are super close. Super
yes.
close. Let's just say that we have done it the same amount of years. So you're right, Carrie. We have done it the same amount of years. Let's just wait for one more answer. One more answer to see if somebody can. Oh, I guess it 20. Okay, I think it's time to reveal the truth.
So, we have both worked with youth over 35 years each.
Each.
And we
Mm-hmm.
still work with youth today. And if we actually counted, it's probably more than that because we were both working with youth even when we were in high school.
Since we were youth, yes. Daryl said 30 each. Very close, Daryl.
Because I don't know about you, but when I was in high school for extra credits, I would actually go and work with youth. And when I was at church, I would go and work with the younger kids for Bible schools and different things.
I guys
Um,
saying holy moly brava. And I remember being the youth in my church and teaching children, and with youth we
yes,
we even include children and all
right.
that. And I would teach Sunday school to children since I was also in high school. So that's amazing, so impactful. Thank you so much, Erin. So here's the thing. Should we say the poll answers?
Yeah, let's go ahead and give those
Let's.
whole answers.
So I'm gonna look for it. The one of the questions was who took the history of art class in college? And are you ready for the answer? Well, the answer might be obvious. Drum roll. It was me. I took that class in college, and Tammy didn't.
No, I only took one art class in college. Well, I don't consider color analysis that I took for 6 months as the art class for some reason, but I actually only took sandblasting. All of my art has been self-studied. I have not taken any classes in the art field. So,
So it's just amazing that an artist now making amazing murals, 3D art, etc. is she didn't take that. She didn't learn it that way.
but Lori did. So,
But I
which
did.
yes, and then Lori took. You studied so many different things,
I
and
did. I did. Studying and learning is always great. So the second question is, who has 5 grandchildren? Tammy or Lori or both? And the answer is
both. We
both.
both have 5 grandchildren. Mine are all teenagers.
Mhm.
The youngest is 14, the oldest is 18. And then, but Lori has 5, which are younger, and is expecting a 6.
I have 6 grandchild, and I'm sure with the 8 kids, I'm gonna have way more grandchildren. So yes, it's so fun to see that you guys didn't guess that one. And the third question was, who helped victims in Hurricane Katrina victims or first responders with Hurricane Katrina victims? And that answer is
It's me.
Tammy.
So, and this was many years ago when Katrina, um, I was doing like a part time, a few hours a day, taking calls. It was when the kind of call centers were based in homes and not in actual call centers. And my daughter and I would do that because it was good money. And we got tasked with Red Cross the one day. And so I was helping Red Cross victims, the victims of the Katrina, when they were trapped with their phone, they just had a phone, if lucky, trying to negotiate to get them on the roof for the helicopters to pick them up, which is so hard if you think about it, because I'm clear up here close to the Canadian border, and they're clear down there in Louis, in New Orleans. So that's a huge difference, but we did it. My job was to keep them calm and stuff. But one of the things that came up that I found was interesting, and you don't think of this unless there's an emergency, is the biggest complaint was people would call in, I can't get a hold of my loved ones. Or the people would say, I'm trying to reach out, but I don't know their numbers. And it's because we have cell phones now, we don't remember or memorize numbers. So make sure those important numbers, you have them written down somewhere just in case. And realize that if you can't get a hold of somebody or somebody hasn't called you, a lot of times they're okay. It's just the fact that they don't have your number.
Oh, there's the lines are down. Tammy, I need to do it again, but for a time, because my children are older now, I had that list printed and like in a plastic cover sheet in their backpack.
Oh, that's awesome.
In their backpack, and I usually have one of those copies on the in the refrigerator. It should actually be in the freezer because if there's a house fire, it will be
Right.
protected in there. But yeah, those things that to think about, and how wonderful you did that, Tammy. It's so beautiful that you were able to help and assist that way. I was I'm not sure. Some people answered both because maybe they know I've shared that one of my first retreats was a human had a what is it called?
Humanitarian.
Humanitarian, thank you. A humanitarian focus, because we helped after Hurricane Maria in the island that I'm originally from, Puerto Rico. And our first retreat was my first retreat was humanitarian focus because we were helping them build roofs of their homes that the wind blew the roofs off, and we were um rebuilding roofs during that retreat. I called it a retreat with purpose because the purpose was to do service. And it's just Tammy and we want to finish, and we love the support. I've seen this is a lot of comments, a lot of interaction. This is what we want. We want you as a community to get to know us. We have lived experiences, amazing experiences, as we know you have too, and you're amazing people. And we wanted to have you get to know us. We're authentic, we're legit, we are moms, we're grandmas. Now you know. And yeah, I appreciate it. She's saying she applauds all of us for helping others, especially children. There's a special place in heaven for those who we help. Oh, thank you so much. But we
Yeah.
also know this is not about us. We're this is about us knowing that our community is amazing too, and that we just wanted to break the ice, to get to know you, for you to get to know us. If you're watching this as a broadcast, please comment too as you're watching. Comment your guesses and tell us two truths and a lie and tag us, because that way then we can go back and look and guess ourselves. So um this is awesome. And whatever history we have, each of us, Tammy and I, and background and things we've done, the important thing is that we cross paths and we got to meet each other, and we have agreed on working together to provide the services and products that we are so excited to offer you. And we are very excited about that. Doesn't matter our background. The thing is, where we are right now and where we want to go in the future is just amazing. One more thing we want to do and add to our list. So, Tammy.
Yes, and is amazing is the fact that Lori and I have so many things in common. We've done a lot of the same things. We enjoy a lot of the same things, which is very interesting because we both have professional backgrounds. Because I mean, like I was telling Lori, I did property management for 13 years. It was part time, even though I got paid full time for it, because I figured out Lori and I like to figure out ways to do things to save us time.
Hmm.
And that's kind of what I did. And I was one of those, if I had a chance, I'd do this and then do this and volunteer for this. And we both have volunteered for I don't know how many different things. But then when you do volunteer and help others out, that's a learning lesson. And so you're able to do more and to do more things. I remember when I was in youth group and I think it was in one of the drama classes I was coaching. They're like, how have you done so many things? And it's because I've taken those opportunities to learn, to grow, to discover, to do more things. And that's one of the reasons Lori and I have decided we wanted to do adventures because it was always a dream of mine. I had it actually set up to do cruises and retreats to teach on those before COVID hit also. And Lori that's been her dream as well. Because we have realized that when people learn the most, or when we've learned the most, is on adventures. When you're doing something with somebody or doing something to help somebody, you learn more. And when you have those good experiences, whether it's being at the ocean, at the lake, or wherever, especially in nature, those are memories you're going to remember more. And that's why we've combined and are doing all of these different things. And it's taken a little bit longer than we wanted. But like Lori says, slow and steady.
Slow and steady wins the race, and also things that are worthwhile take time and effort, and we've put a lot of effort in everything we're doing together. Um, Aika is asking, Olivia, thank you. We love you too, Olivia. She's saying, love you, ladies. And Aika is
Thank
saying,
you.
how did you guys meet again? And I want to share a little bit of that. Is that okay,
Go
Tammy?
for it.
It's very simple. We both of us, Tammy and myself, we signed up to be in somebody else's stage. It was a summit, and we signed up to be in that summit and be speakers. It was a virtual summit, and it's still a virtual stage, is how people are saying nowadays. um and we both got to meet each other there. Each of us did our speaking part, and then we were on stage and we had a great time there, and then we started a project together with a third person, actually the one that organized the summit. And after a certain time, we both stepped down individually. We each made the decision to step down of working with the trio. We needed a break, right? We each needed kind of like a break from all that. situation and experience. And then we took a break, and then we checked in with each other. Hey, how is it that you're doing? And all that. Tammy had this group going already. And she also thought of creating her own show or podcast or video show. And she invited me in, and it's been a year now. It's been a year, and it's been an amazing journey. And Carrie's saying, I agree with you. It's much more fun with friends.
It
I
is.
hope that answers, Olivia. And we decided to join ventures. We started our LLC, Unlocking Freedom in Nature and Art. And ever since, it's been amazing.
And that explains why we have the two Facebook groups. That's why we have the power of art and nature, because that, of course, went with my book, and that's how I had started it 2 years before. And I didn't want to throw anybody off, and that's why we hadn't changed it, because that is part of our story. But we started the Unlocking Freedom in Nature, which is a public group, so that we could even share more there.
And the
And
freedom part comes from my book. Not sure if you see it with my virtual background, but from my book, Freedoms from Self-Slavery. I'm all about personal development and finding freedom from all the limitations and all that. And I wrote my method here based on anecdotal evidence with my clients and all that. So we're like, both our messages are really powerful. Tammy's is healing in with art and nature, and mine is just free yourself from the shackles of self limitations and things like that, and sabotaging. So this is us, and I love it because she wanted to do the cruises right before COVID, and I had already done that retreat in Puerto Rico, and I loved it so much that I wanted to organize them more. And I have participated in 3 retreats, that in Arizona with our dear friend, my dear friend Arvin Anderson, and then Natalia Nutting in England, and last year with Kim Flynn, which I hope she's gonna come here as a guest too soon. And they were transformational experiences for me, because we were in a beautiful destination. Yes, even in Arizona, even though I'm from the I'm living right now in the US, Arizona turned out to be a beautiful experience, the location we were in. And it was not so much about the destination as it was about new relationships, finding like-minded people, and personal development. Arvin taught me so much in that retreat. Natalia Nutting about storytelling. That's where I met my dear friend Hannah, which she's in this group. Eric Alikpala, Patricia Lee. I mean, the it doesn't matter how much it cost. The value of these adventure experiences that I have been able to participate and be a part of, and the ones Tammy and I are planning, there's no price. There's no price because of the new relationships, the personal development, and the beautiful destinations we have planned for you. So that's why I experienced in Costa Rica. Also, when I went to a retreat to prepare to know how to organize retreats, so that was awesome. And that's what we want for you.
so yeah, we want you to have fun. That's why we in our adventures, you'll see that we have morning set discussion sessions where you're going to discover, or we're going to give you a task for the day. Then you get your afternoons of free time, or to go and do that task, or it could be snorkeling, or sitting by a pool, relaxing, golfing. I mean, there's so many different activities. And then the evenings, after you have dinner, we'll meet again for a transformational time where we can go over and discuss. We want to develop relationships and answer questions one on one.
So you're gonna get to hang out with us, and the evening events or activities that we have for you are optional. We want you to practice self autonomy. If you're super tired, you don't need to feel this pressure of joining us in whatever it is that we're offering that time. Those are gonna be usually sessions of 90 minutes. I love the support here, Tammy. I mean, I can't just resist to look at the comments.
Well, and Ike, I'm just been adding stuff for we have a Lucia retreat coming up next year. If you can't make it to the Barbados ones this year, we have Bora Bora. I have
And Lucia.
Thailand. We
Mhm.
have a Hawaii one coming up. We have
Italy.
Italy. We have like 6 or 7 adventures we're putting together with our travel agent partner,
Mhm.
Go Hippo at the moment. So it's just a matter of adding things also to the website. So
I,
it
c- I
takes,
I can also ask if the Erin asked if both books are available on Amazon. Yes, somebody requested for us to put the links here.
yes, we
We
will
will.
post some here in
Yeah.
a little bit.
And
So
this is so awesome. Listen, so Tammy still has she's run there's no way I can do art like Tammy does. So Tammy still has her business. And I love and I'm passionate about clinical hypnosis and life coaching. So I still have my business, and Tammy's book is Tammy's book, my book is my book. Tammy has a website by herself. I have a website by myself. So we are still individuals running our own businesses, but our joint venture is our passion project right now, and is what has us very excited. So
well,
um
it is. It's kind of like I had written up my whole course and everything already, and then it was like I just didn't feel like it. And then it was like all of a sudden it hit. It was like God saying, "You need Lori as your partner," and we are so happy because we couldn't do as many things as we are doing, and I am feel so blessed having Lori as a partner with me. So
likewise, it's just so amazing how our not only professional connection and relationship has evolved and developed, centered on, when Tammy was saying something like, we have so much in common. The thing I celebrate the most that we have in common, because you can be such different individuals, right? But it's funny how even her middle name and my middle name is the same. Should we have them guess?
yeah, we should. If you
Maybe
can
we
guess
should do
that.
another poll. We should have another poll with that question and have like three different options. But we have the same middle name, etc. The thing, it
It
doesn't
starts
matter.
with an A.
Oh. The thing is, it doesn't matter. Like, I've seen so many friends and friendships that are so different from each other. But the beautiful thing that I celebrate about Tammy and I is the same values, the
Yes.
same value system, and the same belief system in positivity. Like when Tammy came up with like inhale positivity, exhale possibilities, I'm like, oh, that sums up what I believe in so much, Tammy. So it's just such a blessing. Yes, Carrie, like you're saying, such a blessing. And I can say, I don't know how you get it all done. We don't either.
We don't know.
We don't either. And then there's not a time where everything will be done, because there's always going to be more, not because of greed. It's just because of our
It's
desire to reach out and
and it's
share
because
goodness.
we'll sit, we have meetings and we create more projects for ourselves because we're like, but we could do this to help this person. We could do this to help this person. So
To add value to what we're offering, because we like to over deliver too. I appreciate you guys. Erin and Aika, you're saying the location is amazing and the itinerary looks great. Thank you so much. So
thank
that's
you.
what we want. Tammy has done an amazing job, creating a beautiful, with our team, creating a beautiful web page that has a lot of information.
And I want to
Um,
say, reach out real quick here and say thank you to Ike. Ike has been a tremendous help because she catches those little mistakes I make, or if we need
mhm.
to be focused on something else. She's like our backstage mom. I love it. I love her. So,
And if you feel compelled, if you're not Ike and you feel compelled to do the same, we are open for constructive and loving feedback
yeah,
on how
because
to,
she always does it in a positive way to
yeah.
where I will listen to it. If somebody comes and tells me in a negative way, I'm like,
Yes. So we are super excited. We have gone over the hour mark, but we know we started a little bit late because of our technical challenges. But we love you guys. We love our community. We love what we're doing together. It's for you. It's for you. You are who we think of all the time. We know what it is to juggle. Like somebody said, you don't know how we do it. Well, we do it because we enjoy art and nature. We enjoy freedom. And we know that when we feel burned out, we say it's so funny because Tammy takes care of me. I take care of Tammy. I'm like, take a break. No, don't work anymore. Stop it. Stop it.
and I
Okay.
told you we're not recording later today because Lori's been actually under the weather. So I am so thankful she is here with us today. But when you put that makeup on and you get dressed, it helps you and it helps you not to focus on your illness. So
Yeah.
but thank you so much because I know you don't feel good. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Yes, I will just crash down. But I don't know if you guys can hear my voice. Anyways, but it's always great to just.
And we want to also say we appreciate each and every one of you that's here. We love your support. We love your following. We love it when you share our page. And we're going to be posting more in here about our website and in our ventures and courses. And then, of course, on the 28th, we will have a celebration time here. And we're still working on that. And next week, we have another great speaker that will talk about that's your friend,
My
correct?
friend, she loves nature and she has the most amazing video clips of her last trip to Egypt.
So,
And
and we're going to be posting because we're doing a little something different with our speakers this year, asking for more stories. Um, Olivia was such a great example, and Sierra. So we want to share those, share more stories that will help with healing and help you in some way. And if there's something that you direct messages, private messages, and say, "Hey, have you ever asked about this? I thought about this." Or thought about this speaker, we love getting those comments from you.
so, Erin, I agree with you. Ike is always supportive and comes in with great advice and helpful suggestions with total honesty. So, yes, we agree with you. Ike, thank you for saying that you appreciate both of us. And Daryl, thank you so much for your support and being here. And we'll see you all next week with our amazing guest. And over and out.
All right, thank you. Have a great week, guys.